Hello, my name is Steve Mayne, and I am a Renaissance gamer. I play a little bit of everything, and everything I play with just a little bit of skill. I've currently loaded up Hearthstone here on my screen. They've just done a system wipe and set everything back to the beginning, including forcing us to go through the tutorial. Some of the people who've looked at my channel have said they'd like a better explanation of this game and how it works, and I thought, well, a good way to do that would be run through the tutorial and kind of show them the basics of it. So I'm going to try and do this all in one video, but if it starts to run a little too long, I might break it up into two. So this is the very beginning, and we're just going to click to start and see what happens.
A new challenger! It's Jaina Proudmore, the mage! Who will accept this challenge?
So this is the beginning of the game, and this is how we start our very first game.
Gather round! Gather round! Let the battle begin!
And it's going to run us through the various rules and mechanics.
Bring it on. I need some minions to fight for me.
Alright, there's Jaina telling me, oh, that's nice. So here it goes. It's in the upper left-hand corner is the cost of the card, the attack, the health. That's new from the last time. I don't recall it having any of that extra information on there. And the cost is up to the 1 mana we get a turn, so I'm going to throw out my little Murloc Raider to combat Hogger's Knoll.
Your move, Knoll.
And to end my turn.
Well, at least he didn't play a card this turn.
So, and here we go. If I run out of health, I'm going to lose the game, so I'm going to try and avoid to do that. Although I'm at 25 and Hogger's at 10, so one must assume that the tutorial is slightly...
I've got you right where I want you.
Yeah, minions must wait a turn to attack, so that's nice. And since I played this one last turn, I can launch. Oh, apparently I'm supposed to crush the Knoll. So there we go. And end my turn. With Hogger at only 10 health, clearly this fight is kind of one-sided.
2 cards. You must have been saving one. Should I attack a Knoll or Hogger himself?
Let's see, I have the choice now. I can either attack the minions or I can attack Hogger. I'm actually going to go for Hogger. In an effort to keep this short-ish.
5 attack. That thing is huge. I can kill this massive Knoll or go for his master.
So we'll end up taking him out.
A spell card. It can only be used once, so I better make it count.
Alright, and no, that's nice. So we get the spell, and we're actually going to use it to shoot Hogger. And then run that up there. I got just the card I needed. It's almost like it was planned. And I win the game, I get a victory, and I win 2 Arcane Intellect cards.
Back to the stockades with you, Hogger.
And now we go into the second battle of the mighty tutorial against the mighty Millhouse Mana Storm.
Jaina versus Millhouse Mana Storm!
So I have to apparently use my mana efficiently to defeat Millhouse.
Prepare to face the mighty Millhouse Mana Storm!
This actually, they've improved this over the original tutorial. They've added a little bit of stuff to it and kind of given it a little bit of polish.
I want to go first.
So I'm going to be the first player on this one. I get my mana, as it just said there. Every round I get a new mana crystal. And I'm going to throw out a Murloc Raider.
Job's done.
And end my
What
turn.
kind of minion is that? A Murloc? Ow, ow! This card is incredible! Just you wait until I get some more mana.
Ah, my mana has been restored.
So I'm going to throw out the Bloodfen Raptor and use mana crystals refill every round.
Stop attacking me! I'm trying to win this game!
I'm sorry, I find Millhouse just incredibly
Here
funny.
it comes!
So, oh, Arcane Explosion. That's actually a really good card for
What?
Winning!
mages to do.
Duh!
So let's see. I'm actually going to cast this. I want to see what happens. So, I mean, I know I get 2 cards, but I didn't know if the game would do anything. And then I will attack with the Bloodfen Raptor. And to end my turn.
Mustache. You're gonna love this.
Alright, so with 4 mana, I am going to throw out a Bloodfen Raptor and a River Crocolisk.
Job's done.
Crocolisk. Clearly, I am unable to speak here today. Millhouse shooting for 10 mana. I actually don't know what mage card requires 10 mana. So
I can't wait to play this card.
I'm going to throw out Raid Leader. Who'll give everybody else +1 attack. And roll in. And end my turn.
Jaina, I hope you like Doom.
Alright, so I'm going to do 5 damage to Millhouse here and launch a fireball. So there we go. And I've won the second game. And that time he had 20 mana or health, so it is certainly ramping us all up.
You'll be hearing from my lawyers.
And I'm unable to back up here, but I can play Lorewalker Cho now. So, giving me the little thing, 5 cost, requires 5 full mana crystals.
Versus Lord Walker Cho.
And this is letting me know that when minions fight, they both take damage.
Jaina, it is
Which
good to
is
see you.
typically true. There's a couple of exceptions to that, but it's a
Show
basic
me
rule.
what
It's a
you've
pretty good
learned.
one.
I will not hold back.
Good, good.
Well, let's see, I got 1 mana, so I might as well throw out a Murloc Raider
Job's done.
and kick my turn out.
I am not all that handy with swords or bows, but I do have many friends.
So,
Yes, Lord Walker.
I got some pretty interesting cards. I like the tutorial. There's cards in the tutorial that the other side gets that just don't appear in the game. The Pandaren Scout doesn't show up anywhere. I don't think any of the cards Hogger used were in the game.
Even
Although
a
with
single
the
point
beta
of
wipe, maybe they've added them so
mean
people
the
can start
difference
playing
between
those. I don't know.
victory and defeat.
My respects, Elder.
And this monk isn't one card that players can typically get either, but let's see. Throw that out. Kick him up to 4. And get there. Okay, my turn. So thus far, I just keep running creatures into Cho's minions, which I'm not particularly enthusiastic about. Let's do this and this. And
It is very
let's
hard.
kill that off.
Yes, Lord Walker.
So, okay, that's kind of annoying. So with 5,
Handle it!
I'm going to throw out my Raid Leader and my Murloc. And I'm going to take out the Bandit.
My respects, Elder. Yes, Lord Walker.
You cannot reach me.
For now, after I destroy your troops, I'm coming for you.
Alright, so let's throw this up. And I can actually play this as well. So let's see. I'm going to use the Murloc to hit that. And I'm going to use him to take this out. Because he'll live through that. The Murloc was going to die anyway,
Quite
so there we go.
powerful. I have made some new friends who can heal as well as fight.
Someone called for the doctor.
And, oh, now we have a thing on Battle Cry minions, like the Voodoo Witch Doctor here. So, and I get my own Battle Cry
I
minion.
hope you like my
Nice.
invention.
Which allows me to draw a card, which I will
They'll
pull out.
never know what hit.
So let's see, I'm gonna punch through for 6, and I'm gonna take out the Witch Doctor. And kick my turn over
Leads
to the
anger.
AI.
Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to an upset tummy. War should be a last resort.
You are naive, Lord Walker.
Perhaps.
Oh, if you're sure.
Actually. Okay, so yeah, so I'm gonna do 5, 6,
Sure.
This one's mine.
and I will cast a fireball and finish the fight.
You are a true master.
And there we go. And now I'm gonna have access to Wolf Riders.
It's been an honor, Lord Walker.
That. And now I get to fight King Mukla, the great giant monkey from the islands in the South Seas. For those of you who've played World of Warcraft, you may remember Mukla, or maybe you don't. And this gives me the thing where I can put my cursor over a card and see what it does. If you've seen this game, you see normally you get a single turn mulligan during the tutorial. You don't
Get him
actually
while he's
get that.
alone.
Knock him out.
Job done.
Why are these monkeys throwing bananas at me?
So play that. With the charge, it'll be able to attack right away. And then I'm going to play the banana on my Murloc, which gives him 1 run.
Job done.
And there we go.
You crazy monkeys. Is that all you've got, Mukla? Just barrels?
Throw that
I need
out.
to wait a turn for my mana to recharge.
So
Taste my steel!
I'm going to do that. And that. That way I'll get board control again. I'm not putting a lot of thought into this because it's the tutorial and stuff like it's designed so that I'll win without too much trouble. Yeah, I know that seems kind of egotistical on my part, but there we go.
Taste my steel!
And so, you're gonna hit me for the fact that they gave Mukla a barrel toss card is just awesome. Just fantastic.
Kill that ape so I can finish off Mukla.
So let's see how to get rid of that. Let's try this out. Oh, let's do this. I'll take a point of damage. And then I'll throw out the Voodoo Doctor and heal him up.
Job done.
And there we go. So we're reintroducing Taunt again, apparently. And the Stomp, which is pretty much going to clear my side of the board. So let's throw
I hope you
out,
like my invention.
draw a card. Ooh, we get the Senjin Shield Master.
Tadingo! Job done.
So I know they changed some of these cards, but so far the ones I'm seeing here haven't been altered. I know the Senjin Shield Master was one a couple people thought might get changed, and it's exactly the same as before, so clearly it actually did not get altered at all. So,
Oh, if you're sure.
there.
Man!
Gonna hang on to this, because Mukla has all the Stomp cards,
Do you
which do 2 points of
hear
damage to
something?
everything on my side of the field.
What the?
Well, no, that's just unfortunate. This is another one of those cards that it would be really cool if it was in the
Taunt
game,
that
but
giant gorilla.
it is not. Let's throw this out, these guys. 300.
Man!
I'm gonna punch through there. So, the monkey, the big monkey, going to town. I am gonna do this.
He's too strong. Finish off Mukla instead.
To arms! To arms! Tadingo!
2 damage. I shall punch the gorilla and win the game. I got my first polymorph there. That's
I
nice.
don't think that's the last we'll see of Mukla.
That's the little description of taunt minions. And now we get to go up against Hemet Nessingler, who, yet another character from World of Warcraft, hangs out in Stranglethorn Vale and hunts monsters, animals, and wild beasts of all types. And this is giving me the note that in order to defeat him, I have to keep his creatures off the board.
Watch your tongue.
Eh? Nobody talks to old Hemet like that. Ha!
So,
I go first.
But I get an extra card.
Oh, good. Because you'll need it.
and there's that rule where the person who goes first gets the privilege of going first, and the person who goes second gets an additional
time I was
card.
stalking the great tiger, Bangladesh.
So let's put out a 1/1 charge.
A beast.
Punch his
I'll make a
guy.
trophy of it. Now, you're probably used to fighting against minions. Hemet fights his own battles.
I have some tricks of my own, dwarf.
So, and here we're introducing hero powers. Every hero gets one of these. Hemet's is the exact same as the mages. So, and what a coincidence! I don't have a single 2-cost card in my hand.
Job's done. Ha ha! Shotgun!
1 health. A perfect target.
So, he's giving me a 1 cost to throw out there. And I can shoot. There we go.
Tell me, have you read me book, The Green Hills of Stranglethorn? Handle it!
So it is nice. They've got a lot of neat little references to different game elements here. So let's see. Throw that out. Throw out. Yeah. So actually, what I think I'm going to do is throw this out.
Taste my steel! I'll skin that beast! I need a new scarf.
And there we go.
Hey, maybe I should go back to writing. What you want?
So let's see. So 2 points to do 1 there. 2 points to do 1 there. And charge.
Bow down before my huge bog creature!
I need to find a way to neutralize that thing.
Well, alright, so now we're going to get to learn what Polymorph does. Which is just in time, because now I have enough mana to also do this. I know I'm kind of making fun of the tutorial, but actually it's really well set up, I think. It's very intuitive. It's got a lot going on here. I think the characters and the voice work is really funny. That was kind of inevitable. So let's throw my Ascension Shield Master. And my Red.
Job's done.
And that was my turn. Well, that makes sense. Hemet is a hunter. So yes, he's going to have all the best hunter cards. So let's see. I'm going to throw out another Shield Master. A 2-point Slisk.
Thanks for bringing me a wee
I'll get rid
snack.
of his Shield Master for a point.
Ready for action!
Don't mess with Tusker.
So he is definitely going to town. Drop that. Hit that. Shoot that. Play
They'll
that.
never know what hit.
And Bloodfed Raptor.
The hunt! What you want? Handle it!
So, right there. And then I'll do 7 points all the way through to Hemet. And end my turn. Oh, actually, succeed at the game, quite frankly. And I get the Reckless Rocketeer, which is a fun card. And I believe I'm going to start seeing those next round. So this is the last battle, and I've got about 5 minutes before I really want to start thinking about closing this. So I think I have enough time to defeat Illidan's Storm Rage, Master of the Burning Legion.
Jaina versus Illidan Stormrage.
And this fight is totally not fair. Blame the terrible game designers.
You are not prepared!
I don't know. I just played 5 missions.
And I will once again get an extra card.
I don't have any cards that cost 1 mana.
This will be fun!
You know, I've actually gone up against Illidan in World of Warcraft.
Feel the hatred of 10,000 years.
That sounds more like him. This should be fun is not something I ever really want to hear him scream. Let's see. So I think I'm going to throw out the Crocolisk. Because this will do 2, that'll do 1. It'll take everything to get rid of that. Or we'll just do that.
Stare into the eyes of the betrayer.
Yeah, this particular mission is designed that you actually kind of have to pay attention to it. So I'm going to drop him. Play this and heal myself for 2. We're going to play the Warglaive of Azeroth again.
Behold the flames of Azeroth!
His hero power. It's so strong.
You know nothing of power.
Which admittedly is one of the disadvantages of using a weapon is that when you attack a creature you will also take damage. And he is doing a splendid job of demonstrating that. So we throw out the Sungeon Shieldmaster. And admittedly with 246 he can, or, you know, he's got 6 points on him, he can kill this easy. But he will take 3 points of damage from the hit. And it'll kill both of these. So we are at 5 points. So I'm going to throw out this 1-2 taunt to draw fire. And a 3-1 Wolf Rider. Yes, now we're playing dual warlords.
The demon within.
He's such a sparkling personality. And let's play the Reckless Rocketeer, because I happen to think they're just fun. Anybody who laughs like that, you just know they love their work and are having a great time being there for it.
I will not be touched by rabble such as you.
So. Let's see what I'm going to get here. Oh, I'm going to get a... If I throw that out, hang on. Alright, so I'm going to do this, which will get rid of 2 of his erstwhile beasties. Drop her, I'm going to do 3. And I'm going to punch through. And he's exactly 4 health, which means I'm going to be able to end this pretty convincingly. So that's the tutorial. You get a couple arcane missiles here. A whole lot of gold. The gold is not typical. That's the result of some other stuff. Neither is that particular card. That's based on some stuff I did in beta.
You can unlock new heroes in practice mode.
Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. And once again, I am Steve Mayne. And thanks for coming along. And if you get a chance, leave a comment down below. Click the thumbs up, thumbs down. If you click a thumbs down, tell me why. I'd like to know what I can do to make these better. And I do appreciate you stopping by. Thanks a lot.